Introducing the Doombox fully armored hover tank. This hover tank has 3 layers of armor. Everything that is necessary for the hover tank's existence is within those 3 layers of armor. Any thrusters you see on the outside are extra. So even if the entire shell, if you get into such a big firefight that this entire shell gets knocked off, you will have a second shell of these armor window vents, which are higher armor even than the first shell, except for in a few places, to covering your interior box. And then you'll have another entire layer of hardened steel covering there too, and that is for the entire top, and it is not the case for the bottom. The bottom is only covered twice. But the only time I can think of when you would lose your entire bottom of your ship, of your hovercraft, would be if you are against a really savvy PvP player, or if you are against something where you're dropping your ship out of the air. Even the outer blocks here, even these are covered for the most part. So everything has at least 1 layer of armor. Most things have 2, as I said, and everything that really important to the ship has 3. The only place that is not the case is the door. You have a 1 block opening where it is armored in one place. Everything's armored twice. This is divoted in 1 so that you can get into the ship. I'm in God mode at the moment, but you can see how it is naturally getting in and out of the ship. So you got the door. Door gives you a slight bit more armor. I use the door because the manual shutters weren't quite the right size. I thought this looks a little better, honestly, than the manual shutter. You can use the shutters that allow you another 50 hit points. There is 1 opening, as you can see. You have to basically get hit from an angle to take out your cockpit. It would be a really hard angle to hit without hitting some of these other armored pieces. And you just jump in. You open up to the 3rd person view. As you can see, this ain't my first tank. This is about Mark 5 of these. See them all over there? Because it's Mark, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the last version I'm going to be making for myself. The version prior to this was just a difference in the doorway. I have never published this to anything. I just finished it, actually. I'm interested in your input. Tell me whether you think it's any good. There are 3 cockpits. I think you saw that. Actually 4. I'll explain the 4th cockpit on the top in a minute. There are 3 internal cockpits. 1 for the driver and 2 for the gunners of the large guns. There are 3 of the harvesters, so that if you hit a freaking tree, you can just say, "Go the hell away, tree." I'm really not interested in dealing with trees when I'm driving. It is decently maneuverable, as you can see. It does have a little bit of an issue over hills. That's mostly because I suck at driving hovercrafts. It'll bounce like this most of the time, so you can get over a hill pretty easily, but sometimes you'll get a roll. You might want to go slower than full speed. But most of the time it does this gentle bounce. And you can go right over mountains like I'm doing now. On the other side of a mountain, though, when this happens, you will get a roll. Usually, if you get lucky, maybe you get down without the roll. Pretty normal. You can get out of the roll with the boost very, very easily. So this is my hover tank. This is how it moves. Here are the stats on the hover tank. This thing has 68 thrusters, 17 turrets, obviously the 2 large turrets, and at least I think there are 4 of each of the other turrets. Actually, I think it's maybe even more than that. It's 5 of each other turret. Yeah, I think that is 5 of each of the other turret. Keeping this thing safe, I like to mix the turrets. I like the longer distance and the harder punch mixed together. You can change that if you like, obviously. It's got lights, it's got cargo boxes, it's got ammo boxes. Only 3. I thought that was enough. I think you can get a pretty long firefight with 3 ammo boxes. Cargo box is a little skinny. I had 3 on here. I had to knock 1 out for that spot that I showed you to get in. Prior edition had a lot less armor in that back opening. I had that 1 extra cargo box. I didn't think it was worth it. I got an O2 tank. O2 tanks. The O2 station is the only part that only has 1 layer of armor in the entire vehicle. Every other piece in the vehicle has at least 2 layers of armor hiding it, with the exceptions possibly of some of the stuff that I slid in to the undercarriage of the vehicle, like some of these extra RCSs, some extra turrets. You can't put 68 turrets behind 3 layers of armor. It's just impossible. I think 20 or 30 of them are behind the 3 layers of armor. So this thing rips and it destroys stuff, and I am pretty damn sure that you can take out the hardest things you can find in the game. The only thing I would change if I were I'm not playing on a PvP server. The only little trick I would change to this if I were on a PvP server is, let me show you. Oh, I also, I'm going to go to God mode and explore this door, this cockpit. Sometimes, if you're unlucky, and 3 of you get in at the same time, you'll get stuck inside the cockpit. As I said, the cockpit has three places, 1 for you, 2 for the gunners. And if you do, what you have to do is pop these shutters, and then you simply use the outside cockpit to get out of the vehicle. So that's why this is here. It's also really easy to maneuver this thing in first person if you're on the outside. So if you're trying to dock it or something of that nature, you can use this to dock. It's harder to actually get up mountains when you're on the outside, believe it or not. It's a little strange, but it's just harder to see where you're going to hit and harder to tell which little bumper divot is going to get you in trouble. So that's pretty much the entire tank. I was going to tell you about something else. Oh, that's right. My last thing that I'm going to tell you about my little baby here is that if I were on a, let's drop this down. If I were on a PvP planet, one there where I was really worried, biggest issue with this thing, well, obviously, I've been a world versus world and PvP player for a long time. They're going to look for the obvious easy access, and the obvious easy access is this door, especially if it's sitting gaping open like this. So I would do this. I would route out a few of these blocks. You'd have to do God mode. I couldn't find a place to do this where there wasn't something I wanted to keep safe. You could do it on this level. You could knock out this thruster or the O2 tank, because I think the O2 tank's the only thing on this side. You don't care about the O2 tank. Actually, what's behind here? There's nothing really behind here. You don't care about the O2 tank. You could knock these suckers out, and you could fit a Gatling gun in here, so that when someone walks in, you could just hit the Gatling gun and shoot them to death. That would be a nasty little trick. That's the only little thing. If I were on a PvP server, I would replace that O2 tank with a Gatling gun in a hot second. Hopefully you enjoy my tank. I'm publishing it. I think it's pretty cool. Hopefully you do too. And if you like it, give it a like on YouTube and let me know, and maybe I'll make you some more vehicles.
Why are we sorry?
Because there's only 3 seats in that thing.
Nope, there's 4.
Oh, there's 4.
And
Never
Glitch
mind.
said he wants to use the rumble seat.
I don't mind the rumble seat either.
Dude, you do. You really do. It's gonna be a piss in the pant rumble shot. Rumble spot.
Alright, let him change the guns first, so we don't waste all of our ammo firing at predators.
Only about 15 more to go.
Just waiting for Clunky to tell me. All done.
I'm ready. I'm all set. I'm even found a target.
Whatever it is, it's not gonna be there when we're done.
We have a rocket.
Great. You're not looking. You're not looking, are you? Are you there? No, you can't. That's right. You can't see me.
I'm aiming a gun.
Right. I'm targeting you directly with the front plasma cannon.
Well, now I'm targeting the front plasma cannon.
Why aren't these other guns shooting?
They all should be shooting. They're not. They're all set to alien still. There they go.
He got hit by like 5 different ones at the same time.
We took some damage from that stupid turret.
We did take damage?
Yeah. Took 7% damage to a plasma cannon turret, and that's it.
Yeah, we did get 1 rocket. That was my fault. But at least you won't run out of wood.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
You can replace the whole...
Thrusters are all good. I'm a little surprised because there are a lot of open thrusters.
That's a base.
It's a base? Okay.
Here we go.
So
That's
guys,
better.
how do we want to do this? You want me to just drive? Get close? Brave a lot?
Let's be brave and see what happens, and then we'll go from. If it's really bad, we'll.
Yeah,
You have a very fast back out.
The guy on top gets shot up a little bit.
Epsilon Fortress.
close enough that the thing should just start firing.
Guys.
It's firing.
I'm trying to keep it aimed at it, so it should be easy for you guys to shoot.
I'm having trouble actually seeing what's on there.
Yeah, it's difficult to see where the guns are.
Two cannons on the corners.
One's gone.
I think left's gone as well.
Yep. Clear.
The fortress
Oh yeah,
is
there's
gone.
one in the back.
The entire
Oh
thing
my
is gone.
God.
Well, I guess we should head in, huh?
Holy crap.
How much damage did we take? Not much.
If there was a core, I think we got it.
All damage was to the turrets, I think.
Look at that.
Things are fine.
From your channel.
I'm looking at the where are the thrusters on this freaking thing? Thrusters. No damage to any thruster. That's crazy. Oh, 6% one thrust. All right. I guess I did a good job.
There's nothing in here. Everything is fucked up.
Well, there was nothing in there for stuff to get.
That's it. It was all destroyed, Clunky.
That's an issue, I guess.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
I got a little bit of saffy. It's delicious.
Oh, that's because we left all the other turrets on. If we just gone with the two big turrets and slowly broke our way in here, I think we'd be okay.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing you can do. Maybe change them into two different groups.
Yeah,
One
I can
group
do
is
that.
out, pull out your drone, start repairing.
Goes with the rest of the of your mergers and acquisitions and things.
I didn't bring a repair tool, but I'm curious as to... Okay, there's quite a bit of dents in it, but you're not missing any panels.
A single panel got removed by those cannons.
Not even the harvesters are gone.
Dude, not even the lights are gone. One turret turned off. Even the lights on the Have a Nice Day section are still here. I wish it wasn't nighttime.
I know, right?
Guys, fire on the base, fire on the base. Thor, turn off the rest of the turrets.
Guns up.
I cannot do something and drive?
Turn off the gun. I'll turn them off, I'll turn them off. The only turrets active are ours. Kind of beating the freaking dig.
Hey pilot, we can't reach it from
I
here.
know, I'm just getting into safety here. You guys ready? Get fire, man. Look at that. There's
Where'd he
nothing
took it
left
out?
again on this side.
It's gone, man. Gone.
Yeah, but we did much better that time.
My turret is turned off by mistake. I gotta put this one in the other set.
We want to go in?
They're all dead now, yeah?
We definitely took more damage that time.
I think we were basically trying to, though.
Well, you lost a harvester.
Oh no.
You
Two-
got a lot of dents, but... there's-
Two harvesters are gone. Two harvesters are gone. The whole front's beat to hell. But we didn't even lose a single block, and there's three
Oh,
other
look at that.
levels.
When you pull out the repair drone, oh my god, look at that. You have light and shit.
Fine.
Look at that. It makes it so easy to repair.
Yeah, when's the repair drone gonna just do this itself, huh?
I hope so, man.
Wow, two harvester modules was the biggest bit of damage to the thing.
Alright, veer a little
Yeah,
to the-
Thor, this is the T-Rex of hovercraft.
You said north?
a little to the northeast. Say east, but you're perfect straight on.
Oh sure, he discovers the iron, not us.
Nope. I am much more observant than you guys.
Yeah, he can actually see shit from out there.
That's true.
Oh, check it out, the snow. We haven't seen that before. They added this. They decided to... Oh, there's another abandoned mine? So there's two on this planet.
Apparently I have a nose for iron.
Oh, there's pebbles. Ah. Give me boost. Give me boost. Give me 1 second. I need my boost.
Quick, someone trank him while he's stuck on the pebble.
Motherfucker. Skip, please. Do
Don't
what I
go
say.
wild down this mountain.
Glad I'm not on the top.
Woohoo!
Oh, we just killed Gray.
We finally rolled it, huh?
Fine, half my life is still alive.
Did you actually take damage?
I'm at half life. I don't
I'm
know if
talking
I
from
took
this
damage.
roll just now.
I have no idea.
We basically tried to kill Gray when we shut all the miniguns off. We're just like, just shoot these 3. And let them shoot us as long as they want. Are these not long enough? Do I have to put the longer ones on?
Hold on. Nah, it's gonna be fine. Just the angle might be... Why is this boost not recharging? What the...
Oh, now it did! I'm gonna put the longer ramps on. They were much easier to deal.